Game, Paul.
Nice kicker spotted from Tommy. He holds it low.
See, just be a beast
Really?
out there. And I said, listen, John, you tell me when, my man.
15 love.
That would be scary. I mean, for him to be... Tommy powers a backhand cross court and earns him...
Game, Paul.
And Tommy gets the break.
It's got good like it. Mind you, each match, of course.
This is gradations of prize money.
Absolutely.
He let that go, then decided after seeing it bounce in at the last minute.
It was a shame. He played such a good point leading up to it.
And Kecmanovic rips that and breaks back, so on serve the hard.
We might turn this cow into a famous cheat day for the cow. That's why he's eating so much.
Putting on his, her, rather, COVID-20. Just wide on the volley for Tommy, who had the early break.
And every time you move up levels, makes it tougher and tougher.
Game, Kecmanovic.
He holds serve there for 2. Deep behind the left of Kecmanovic here on the other side of the fence.
40-15. Game.
And Tommy does wiggle out with the hold, so...
Heads up thinking to remember all the protocols. Great defense.
Bravo, Tommy Paul. 2 brilliant defensive lobs to extend without touching it and get it over the other side.
30-40.
Ooh, had it nice and lined up. He knows.
Tommy flies the forehand long, so Kecmanovic range. And paints the line with a backhand return.
That's his forward momentum.
2-1, Kecmanovic.
All right, so another trade of mini breaks.
He now has the slight advantage. Mini break up. Stays with it. Well done.
4-all.
As well. Big forehand there.
5-4.
From TP.
Ball.
And gives it away. Well, I'll have a 5th chance to get across. And the fifth one is a charm for Tommy Paul as he does convert and take the... These guys come back to competitive play.
Oh, big backhand there.
As professional as some of his colleagues. Second serve ace for Kecmanovic to...
Dishes for several weeks. But I know Ali's been working pretty hard on her physical, so she's just raring to play some high-level competitive tennis.
15 love.
Great.
$15
See how she's passing the pandemic. Goodness.
15-30.
Hit another one on that return as
40.
Kecmanovic is starting to... Kecmanovic dialed in off the ground. Now we talked about the breakthrough 2019.
It seems like a pretty nice place to spend the off season.
Tommy flicks that wayward, and a love hole. He also has a tendency to admonish himself.
We did rocking a pretty good head of hair in Mexico.
Game, Paul.
He, as Tommy, I think you're in dready tennis territory just yet.
Just for the record, Brett, if you've taken away those seconds.
Set point. And Kecmanovic wraps it up with an ace wide. So the Europe with a stringing machine in his van. I feel like I read that story.
It's pretty remarkable. He used to do that, earn money at that point. And what a success he's become.
Game,
So Tommy pulled way out of court and broken.
Nice bromance going, and you're just
agree.
throwing gas on the fire.
No,
I like it.
I believe the phrase in
The hierarchy of this, though, Fifi seems to be
Paul.
living at the highest, though.
ruling the roost. Social distancing in effect. Kecmanovic serving far court. Up a break.
15 love. $30 love.
Big hitting there from the serve.
Game, Kecmanovic.
So Kecmanovic holds.
15-all.
No substitute for winning, right?
Game, set
There it is.
Kecmanovic.
That's wide. It's a double fault. The win goes to Kecmanovic, and Prakashi vaults himself into the final.
Certainly does. He'll have a shot at the big man. Try to get a little revenge on yesterday's loss.